Hey, today day after Christmas, and I just wanted to get back on here and make a video. I took a couple days off just to recharge, and you know, I'm ready to get back to making videos, and I just needed that time off. And the title of this video today is "The VA Reduced My Disability Rating." I went from 80% down to 60%. That was a 20% decrease. My payment went from $1,674.35 down to $1,146.39. So I cost myself $532.96 because this rating reduction didn't have to happen. I caused this because I didn't educate myself enough on how to put a claim in and what to do before the claim. So there was three things that I put in. I put in for increase on the left shoulder, which has been a disaster. But here's the problem. I was already at 20% for the shoulder, and that's the max that I could get because it was my non-dominant arm. If it was my dominant arm, it would have been 30%. So I couldn't get no more there. But they did leave that rating alone. It says it right in the letter. And then for my chronic pain, called somatic syndrome disorder, that was a 70% rating, and that's the part that got reduced down to 50%. And then I had also put in for TDIU, which is total disability, individual unemployability, and that says denied. So here's what happened. I wasn't going to the doctor. I wasn't scheduling mental health appointments with the psychiatrist or the psychologist. And when the VA looked at it, I guess they said, well, he's not scheduling appointments. He's just riding out with the rating, and I guess he okay. So they reduced it, and which they had every right to. I have to own that because I should have been scheduling appointments, and I wasn't. So only person I could be mad at was me. And then also the unemployability, the TDIU, that got denied. I kind of believe that. Well, in a sense, I believe part of that was because I was self-employed. Because when I was filling out the paperwork, a lot of it was asking me questions as if like I was an employee, and I just could never give them those right answers. Well, the answers that they wanted, because they was treating it as if I was an employee. So I think that played a part in it. I'm not 100% sure, but it's just, I think so. But they denied it, and so I ended up hiring somebody that was accredited, and I ended up getting an attorney, but I didn't follow the directions of the letter, which clearly states that it should be included. It says, if we do not receive additional evidence from you within 60 days, we will reduce your evaluation, and reduced payments will begin the first day of the third month following our notice to you of the final decision. I had 60 days to respond to this, and I didn't. It's like I freaked out. I didn't do nothing, and I really didn't. I should have paid more attention to this 60-day thing, because I didn't. And it was just like I just felt that the whole world was like crashing down on me, and I didn't do anything right. So it was totally on me. Everything that I did on this paperwork, I did wrong. Part of it because I wasn't educated, which I could have done myself. And the second thing was I didn't react. I just let it happen. And if that happened, then I guess it's supposed to happen, because that's exactly what happened to me. And I had nobody to blame but myself. Now, it took me about 16 months, somewhere in that area, to get back, because I did get my rating back to 80%. But it took a while. You know, it took a lot of different paperwork, back and forth with the VA. But it's not a good thing, you know, when you get reduced. It's the worst feeling in the world. And then they even told me what type of evidence I could have submitted. It says the best type of evidence to submit is a statement from a physician who recently treated you or examined you. Well, guess what? Like I said, I wasn't being seen at by the psychologists and psychiatrists. I wasn't setting appointments. So that was on me. So I could even use that. So what I did was I got on there. I started watching videos and stuff, and I made appointments with the psychologists and the psychiatrists. I was being seen through both of them, and I got myself on the right medication that I should have been on all the while, and then once that paperwork caught up, and then we put the claim, we filed it again, and then everything changed for me. So yeah, you can be your own worst enemy, which I was, all because of not paying attention to what I'm doing and not being educated enough. Because your claim, it's in your hands. You know, there's nobody else gonna look out for your claim other than you. You got to do that. But even though you get reduced, you can get it back. Yeah, if you got the medical evidence in your file and you're being treated, you'll get that rating back. It might not be easy, and it might not happen in the time period that you want it to happen in, but you can fight and get that rating back. So, and then the only reason why I went and got somebody accredited, because I could not seem to get this TDIU paperwork correct. Yeah, I had the right forms, and I kept calling the VA, and the people was asking me questions a certain way, and the way they was asking me, it just didn't fit my scenario. So I couldn't get that part done. So I went and got somebody that was accredited, and we got that paperwork right, got it filed, and I got my rating back. So, but I tell you, you do not want to have to go through that because you didn't do your job. Because I didn't do my job. It was all on me, and it's not easy getting that rating back. You talking about some mental problem that you got. You go through that rating trying to get it back, because it's not guaranteed that you get it back, but you got a fair shot of getting it back if you got the medical evidence already in there, because I was already service connected for it, but not being treated. You got to go to the doctor. You got to be seen, and you got to take your medication. And that's all you got to do. But it ain't easy. Don't put yourself through what I put myself through. And that's all I got for today. Hey, you see a veteran, you help a veteran. Thank you for watching.